Friends, recently someone asked me a question, a very beautiful question, and I often find that question related to myself as well. We all want to do a lot in our lives, and along with many things, we want that when we work so hard, when we make so much effort, those efforts of ours should revolve around our control, should not go out of our control, should not go out of our hands, should remain according to our planning. And someone asked me a very beautiful question. When you are close to someone, when you love someone, your family, your very close loved ones, your household members, or anyone after a certain point in time, control. Why does it become so important to run everything according to ourselves? And does this really give us happiness? Does controlling each other, making each other run according to our own ways, forcing people to work according to our own ways, compelling them? Do you know everything according to which everything should run? Friend, a very beautiful question. And I have seen this beautiful question play out many times in my own life, on myself, and with the people around me. So I have pondered a lot, reflected deeply, and today's live session will revolve around questions similar to this. Friends, we have dedicated a small part of today's live session to this topic. If you truly want to keep people under your control, then are you really able to stay happy? Do you always find happiness in life? Do you find stability? Do you truly get the opportunity to move forward in life? And friends, you will be very surprised to hear the answer. Controlling in our lives, our minds, to have everything happen according to our thoughts, it comes under a very controlled planning where we want everything to go according to us. But there is nothing in this world that will happen according to us. If you are going ahead thinking that everything in your life is going to happen according to you, then you might be able to experience this yourself, that you feel you are running a part of your life according to your own will, but many things are moving at their own pace. In spirituality, this has been called prarabdha, destiny, or fate. God has a completely different plan for all of our lives, and when we do not connect ourselves with that divine power, with that God power, we want to do everything according to ourselves. So a need for control arises over our own lives, and along with that, over others' lives as well. We want every single small, minute detail to go according to our wishes. And friends, the easiest, the simplest way for this is stop controlling, let go. Let things happen a bit according to their own pace. Whatever is happening in your life, you have given a right direction. You have educated your children. Now they will look after their own destiny. You have given your children a good life. Now where will they take it in their own lives? Through happiness or sorrow? Where will they get their experiences from? This is a part of their life. You built your business and you did everything you could in that business. What the direction of that business will be is not in your hands. Lord Krishna says the same thing in the Gita. When you are too focused on the outcome, you don't want to do anything with complete freedom, because if the result is good, you will do it. If the result is not good, then no matter how good the work is, you won't do it. Friends, in our daily lives, it is truly important that we take a moment to look at this situation a little bit more closely so we can figure out exactly how we can accomplish this task quite easily. Friends, let's go ahead and take some questions now. I sincerely hope that many of the people present here today have some thoughtful questions related to this topic. Friends, to all the people who are here with us, let's just take a little bit of time to reflect on everything we have discussed so far. Should try to ask questions revolving around this topic. I see that many of our people want to ask their personal questions. Land disputes, fights, friends, this is not the platform for your... Please ask personal questions at some other time comfortably. That would be much better. Right now, all our young people, the youth, whoever among us is currently struggling or caught in the dilemma of their life. How can we in our lives, in our daily efforts, how can we bring stability? How can we bring happiness? And friends, there is an easiest, simplest way for this, which whatever is happening around you, whatever is happening all around you, stop trying to control everything. So much Stop putting all your burden on it. You cannot manage everything. You cannot look after everything. It is not necessary for your attention, your opinion, your thoughts, or your input to be in everything. There are many things around you that have nothing to do with you. There are many things that do not require your attention. There are many things that do not require your opinion or your thoughts. Withdraw yourself from them, and when you withdraw your time from all those things, when you save your time from all those things, then you truly understand what you could have done in your life. 200. Recently I read a quote. There is a very learned person. He said that every human being gets 2 lives. Every human being gets a chance to live 2 types of lifetimes within this very life. The first lifetime, the first life, when it has almost passed by. Our life up to 20 years is spent in learning, education, and understanding what things outside are. Life from 20 to 40 is spent in living, in understanding what household life is and how people behave in the outside world. And the life after that is spent in understanding everything that was lived before. How much was in our control? Friends, it is only when our entire life passes by that we realize that in this life we just had to accept what was happening and understand how to grasp the invisible power hidden behind it. Friends, if there is any brother among us today, I will definitely take their questions at this time. Amit Srivastava is writing something. Amit says, "Brother, people call out while I am sitting in meditation. And my meditation gets disturbed. I sit for meditation, but I am unable to complete it. Please help me with this." Amit, let me tell you one thing you should. Do not consider your meditation broken or spoiled because of people, circumstances, or what is happening in the environment around you. Meditation that gets spoiled because of someone else, or meditation that gets broken because of someone else, is not meditation. It is just our effort, and in meditation, expectations of the results to be achieved. And friends, a long time ago, I had made a video. You should perhaps watch that again. Expectations, and our expectations are so high. Our expectations are so high from our daily life, from our daily work, from the things that happen every day, even from meditation, that we will meditate, and it shouldn't get disturbed, it shouldn't break, it shouldn't get fragmented. Friends, meditation is not something that can be ruined by anyone saying anything, by someone saying zero, or by calling out. Meditation is that which remains constant, and that meditation cannot be fragmented by anyone doing anything. The results or the expectations of what we want. Move away from that and try to create a state of accepting what is happening in life. Friends, one of the most beautiful and greatest things about the guru-disciple tradition of spirituality is that we should develop acceptance. Acceptance means accepting what is happening, then embracing it wholeheartedly and seeing the will of the divine in it, seeing his will. Why did this happen to us? And what lesson does God want to teach us through this? This is the thing that, friends, what I learned from today's topic is that when you want to change everything according to your own will, things don't happen. Instead, all the things associated with them, things you hadn't expected, cause you pain. Surendra Bhai is writing a question. He says, "What is self-satisfaction? What are the areas?" It's not close to the problem store, Surendra Bhai. Self-satisfaction is the state where you are content with your life. That is the name of that state. Today, it is possible that your life is not perfect according to your expectations. Yes, you might have been hurt, you might be in poverty, you might be in hardship, your day might not be going well, but accepting that thing and finding the happiness or the meaning behind it, it is a very big feeling that that thing happened to you and you accept that thing. Accepting that thing, considering what you have as sufficient, that is peace, that is happiness, and what to keep running endlessly after things that are simply not sufficient, to keep chasing after desires that you don't even truly have. In our daily life, this is often called a mirage. It is just like a thirsty deer in the vast scorching desert running toward a shimmering pool of water that will never actually quench its thirst. Just like the sunlight shimmering on the sand in the distance often looks like water to a thirsty deer, similarly, in our lives, happiness always seems far away because we do not accept what we have. Friends, if you have any other questions, please do write them down. Karan, I will take one of your questions. He says, I think about doing things in life. I try very hard, but the effort falls short. But in all of this, there is so much overthinking that it feels like I won't be able to do anything at all. Karan, I know that all our youth today, the children of today, want to achieve so much. And the misfortune is that from social media and all the many things going on outside, people have gotten into the habit of seeing such a perfect life. They see that others have this, others are traveling a lot, they are able to go on all kinds of trips, they have a lot of money, they have a good life. In our own lives, our expectations are so high that many times we do not appreciate what is happening in our daily lives. Appreciation is the key. If you have something, if you are able to take deep breaths today, be appreciative of that. If you have parents and you get 2 minutes of time to sit with them, be grateful for that. So appreciate that. If you have children, if you have received anything given by God, then appreciate it. This is what will help you move forward. Friends, those people who in their lives keep thanking God the divine as they go. They keep expressing gratitude for all those things. They keep expressing heartfelt gratitude for their everyday. They receive a lot more in life. Uday Singh said, he also has a question perhaps. He says, I get angry very quickly. I cannot tolerate lies. Uday brother, I want to tell you one thing, and to all our brothers and sisters who might be connected to the topic of anger, rage, and resentment today. Friends, we don't actually get angry at anyone else. It is people's thinking or people's perceptions. We feel very disappointed and hopeless when we judge ourselves based on those perceptions. Because in your life, the center of your good and bad is what people think. What do people think about you? Friends, there is a very beautiful saying that when an elephant walks through a city, swaying in its own joy, so seeing that many times many small animals bark, make noise and shout, but it doesn't affect him at all because he knows his own existence, his own thoughts, and his true nature. For him, the perspective of others does not matter. Uday Bhai and many children like you will only let go of your resentment. You will only stop being angry when you stop judging yourself through the eyes of others. People will never be able to know the truth about you. Friends, a very profound thing is said in spirituality that a person cannot even know the truth within themselves after spending their whole life. Perhaps even you, by giving yourself all your time, will not be able to know yourself completely. How is it possible that another person, a new person, someone in front of you, could know you in just a few moments? So this judgment of yours, this measure of yours, this criterion that other people are judging you, remove this criterion from within yourself. Who you are is correct, appropriate, and enough in yourself. Move forward with this thought, and I hope that if your mindset and way of thinking change in life, then you will not be affected by people's. Many things will not bother you anyway, my dear friends. There is a very big, important reason for connecting with all of you in this live session of mine today. I always want to emphasize that you should really try not to write your material or very worldly or very personal things here in the chat. The personal things that you might want to share here are, quite frankly, very less relevant to our discussion, and they are really very less appropriate here because we are trying to focus on something much more meaningful together, and I truly hope you can understand why I am asking for this. We want to learn from each other, and the very existence of the environment and atmosphere in life and society is about what we can teach one another. Friends, sharing your achievements, your big accomplishments, and your personal matters with each other is a very ordinary thing. But being ready to learn from each other, teaching each other about your struggles, showing the hard work you put in, the times you got hurt, the pain you endured, and how you emerged from it, these are the things that will help the other person. Friends, our country has had a president, APJ Abdul Kalam, who said something very beautiful. Let me tell you about it. He said that when a person praises themselves, you won't get much to listen to or learn from it. Someone said that I have done very beautiful, wonderful, great things. Success stories do not give you the clue on how to live better. People. There is nothing to learn from what they have already done well. But when someone tells you that I got hurt, I failed, I did something and I was unsuccessful, I did something, I didn't get success in it, then how did I overcome it? Then how did I get up? Then why did I try again? Where did I find the courage? These failure stories will teach you in your life. So, my dear friends, all our children, all our youth here today, all our parents, all our elderly, and indeed all the people present here on this very special occasion, I want to take a moment to tell you only one thing. This community of ours, this wonderful opportunity for us to come together and learn from each other in it, is truly something we should all cherish deeply. Other people will give you very valuable things. Be ready to pick them up. If you like even one thing, take it and try to implement it in your life. Sushant says something. I will try to take Sushant's point here. I will try to take it here. Sushant says how to be free from self-doubt. Sushant, self-doubt itself means that you are not yet completely in yourself. In your thoughts, in your thinking, in what you have to do, you have not yet become completely composed in those kinds of things. If you have doubts about yourself, then first of all, you should give yourself enough time so that you can gradually remove your doubts from your mind. Friends, when there is a farmer first inspects the land because he knows that the soil in which the seed will fall, that very land will be everything that will germinate that seed. If the land is not right, if the preparation of the land is not right, if the preparation of the soil is not right, then even if you plant the most beautiful or the best seeds in it, it will bear fruit only after a lot of difficulties. Your life and ours. It is from there. It is made to grow good seeds into the best plants, flowering plants, and good trees, and to achieve great successes and dimensions in life. You can do a lot, but for that, if you are still in a doubtful state, you don't even know what you have to do. So you should first give time to that, whether it takes 2 days, a whole week, or a whole month. And friends, there is a very beautiful saying. Albert Einstein, who was a very great scientist and physicist, he said that give as much time as you can to know yourself. You don't need 1 minute, you need 2 months. Know who you are, what your goal is, what your target is, where you are standing, and where you need to go. You must know these two things. If you know where you are, and if you find out where you want to go, then all the obstacles that come in your way are just tools that you just need to know how to overcome. If you don't know what is happening inside you, the self-doubt you are talking about, and you don't know where your goal is, where you have to go, then friends, every day, every bit of hard work, every effort is in vain. Sushant and many other children, I would just tell you that first of all, clear your doubts no matter how much time it takes to think, contemplate, understand, talk to people, ask people, take their advice, or gather more information from them. Get that information. Strengthen yourself as much as possible towards your goal. Another question, friends, how to avoid the overwhelming environment around you. Friends, I don't consider this question to be entirely true. If you go into the depth of this matter, any environment, any atmosphere, any surrounding around you has been given power by you. The day you stop giving power to that environment, the day you stop acknowledging its existence, the day you stop focusing so much on that thing, you will automatically come out of that situation, friends. I read a very beautiful saying somewhere that if you are going through a very difficult phase in your life, then what would be the easiest way to avoid it? And the author, he answered that if you feel that you're going through the worst time in your life, very bad, then the only way is to pass through it. Stopping there, staying there, feeling things there, trying to save yourself from the things that are overwhelming you more and more. All these things are useless. Just get through it. So, the environment, the surroundings, the things you don't feel comfortable with, stop believing in the existence of those environments or their dominance over you. Stop accepting their power over you. You are much stronger than any situation. You create your situation the way you want, friends. I want all of you who are present here. Whatever I am telling you, this is the essence of my last 30 to 40 years. And it is the result of a lot of daily contemplation, a very, very big one. It is the fundamental personal gist that I deeply believe in. The core principles I try to follow quite diligently every single day, and the essential qualities I truly want to see in every one of my ideal students. All of you who are connected with me, whether you are like a disciple, like a close friend, like a trusted companion, or like a helpful partner, you all embody these values in your own unique way. If you are not overcoming the problems in your life, if you are not moving past them, then somewhere or other it is a dimension of pain, of suffering for me, because if you are in pain and still do not want to come out of that suffering, if you want to remain in it, then this is a very sad situation. And the only way to avoid this is to be determined to make every small thing that can make your life better a part of your life. Or you must, absolutely must bring it into your life, which will help you get help from it. Friends, Ajay Maurya, he perhaps has a question. Let me see. Please tell me one thing. Why do I break all the promises I make to myself? Why have I been doing this for the last 6 years? Please tell me a solution. Ajay and many other children, a very beautiful question. Ajay, I would always want to try to get you out of this. But you consistently fulfill the promises you make to yourself. There is truly only one person in this entire world who can solve this, and that person is you. Friends within us. The self-confidence, the confidence level to do anything comes from completing things. Whenever you tell yourself a small thing like, I will wake up at 500 a.m., I will not eat anything early in the morning, I will fast for half the day, I will study every day, I will read 2 or 3 pages of a religious book every day, I will remember God for 10 minutes every day, I will treat all the people in my house. Whatever promise you make to yourself, treat it with respect. And when you don't fulfill that small promise, your mind, your inner self, your very existence starts forming a new belief that you are the kind of person who doesn't keep their word. And when you go through many such series of actions, when you pass through many such situations in your life every day, so gradually your mind, your inner self, and your very existence start to stop believing in you. And friends, I always say this, and I really mean it. If you have a friend who tells you every single day that they will go for a walk with you, but they never actually show up, you eventually stop trusting that promise. It is the same thing with your own goals and your own potential. Give you time every day, tells you 6 o'clock a.m. every day, and never shows up. Doesn't come for 1 day, doesn't come for 2 days, doesn't come for 10 days. Will you believe him on the 11th day when he says it to you, that I want to go for a walk with you? Will you believe that statement? And as far as I am concerned, friends, we will never believe the words of a person who breaks their word every single day. Friends, we are the same people who tell ourselves many things, but we don't fulfill those promises. And the consequence, the outcome, the result of that is painful for us. Because when we ourselves don't fulfill those things, then what will be the result? Fulfill every promise you make to yourself. First, make promises to yourself that you can actually keep. Friends, a few days ago, I met a sister and she told me that she wants to wake up at 3 o'clock a.m. to pray, sing hymns. And I told her that if she breaks that promise, even for 1 day, she will never be able to do it again. Because your mind shapes your nature. You must strive to fulfill every single condition of that promise, ensuring that you have the dedication required to fully complete it. My dear friends, I truly hope that all of us as brothers and sisters can move forward together in this way, supporting one another as we work toward our shared goals and commitments. Through our efforts, we will definitely try to develop ourselves. Friends, my belief is that we are all responsible for our own growth and for making ourselves better. Because many people have expectations of us. our family, our loved ones, our children, our future generations. And when we don't take this responsibility, when we don't strive to make ourselves better, just as it takes dedication to buy something expensive, or just as a desire arises from within to buy nice clothes, if that same desire to improve ourselves doesn't arise, then who will your future generations, your children, your youth consider as their ideal? How will they ever truly find a hero in you if you are not first finding that hero in yourself? So, friends, to all my brothers and sisters, to all our listeners, to everyone who is listening to us right now, I say only one thing: commit yourself fully to fulfilling whatever you have promised yourself. You must keep the promises you made to yourself, no matter how difficult the path may seem. You will always strive to make yourself a better person, day by day, step by step, because you deserve to see that hero shine through in everything you do. Believe in your own potential and never stop growing. So, friends, let's end today's live session with this one small point: that stop controlling what's around you. Stop trying to control whatever is happening around you. Bring in acceptance, practice gratitude, do your best, put in all your effort. And after that, if you feel that your children, your family members, parents, friends around you, or at your work, boss, colleagues, a person walking on the street, anyone acting strangely, which is not according to your expectations, let it go. Do not try to control it and do not react to it. Do not let yourself be affected by it. Instead, make yourself comfortable and simply remove yourself from it. Bring your happiness and your inner strength back to yourself. Remember, you are whole on your own, so do not rely on others for your peace. And friends, the day you stop trying to control people's emotions, people's thoughts, and people's ways, and start moving forward in life with a sense of ease, acceptance, and gratitude, every day of yours will become a blessing. Every day of yours will become very beautiful. So, friends, thank you very much. I hope that we keep doing more such live sessions. If you liked this live, if you felt happy watching this live, and if you want more such lives to happen, please do let me know through your comments. Try to convey this to me through any medium, and I do read your responses. Although I don't get enough time to reply to every single question, every single comment, or every single message. But friends, I have a special habit. On any platform, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, which is called X these days, if you follow me on any platform and send me any comment or suggestion through that platform, share your thoughts or try to tell me something, I always read them. It is a different matter that I don't get enough time, and through this platform, I always thank you all for your efforts, friends. So thank you very, very, very much. Always keep moving forward by making growth and achieving goals the purpose of your life, friends. You will move forward. This is what will bring prosperity to our own lives and the lives of those around us. So thank you very much, friends. That's all for today. If you wish, we will go live again very soon. Did you like this live session? What did you think? What kind of questions would you like us to discuss in the live session? And how should we conduct future live sessions? Please do send us your suggestions through your comments. Thank you very much. Friends, that's all for today. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. May it be truly auspicious for you. Please spend the precious time ahead very well with your loved ones and enjoy every moment very happily. Do not ever forget the importance of gratitude. God has given you so many wonderful things to be thankful for in this life, and truly you have to be deeply thankful for all of that each and every day. Thank you, friends. Good night. That's all for today. We will meet again soon. Until then, wishing you a very, very, very good evening ahead. With these best wishes, we will meet again, friends. Thank you.